Hi, I'm Manny, and you're watching Adult Rookie because adulting isn't what the Disney Channel prepared us for. So, I'm Manny, and today we're going to talk about the art of overthinking. If you are an expert like me, welcome to Adult Rookie. Sit back, relax, and learn how to take back control. So, I think I'm a pretty laid back person. I like to think, but sometimes overthinking does creep in, and I have to take a step back and really think about what I think is happening versus what is actually happening, right? Take, for example, over the summer, I spent the whole day at the beach with one of my close friends from college. And by the end of it, I said, okay, do you want to go to dinner, right? Just one of those questions. And she initially said no, she has a far drive ahead of her. Totally understandable. However, my mind immediately took it personal. I went to this place of, is she just saying no because I talked too much about myself and I was rambling the whole day? And then I realized we had dedicated the whole day to catching up. Of course, I was supposed to be talking about myself, right? And then a few moments later, she circles back and says, "Actually, I can go to dinner." But here's the kicker: when she said no the first time, I actually got a sigh of relief. I was excited to go back home and have some me time and recharge my introverted, extroverted, introverted self, right? And so I then responded, "Actually, I'm not really feeling it anymore." And she goes to me and says, "Oh, are you saying no because I said no?" And immediately I look in my head and I was like, "Oh my god, like, what do I do now? What do I say?" Did she only did she only switch her mind to please me, and now it's not working, and do I now have to please her? But right, so I'm now going in this weird back and forth, and I'm doing this dance when in reality I wanted to go home and just sleep. I think overthinking makes you question if you're being self-aware or if you're being selfish. And I knew I wasn't being selfish. I was just human. And what I learned from that is that overthinking really thrives on uncertainty. You have to get really clear about what it is you want, what you're feeling, and why you're making that decision. Because when it comes to overthinking, I think a lot of times we replay these scenarios in our head and we are making up things that haven't even happened yet or things that cannot be confirmed by any current evidence, right? My therapist says, take your thoughts to trial. I love that. And the notion behind it being, what evidence do you have to support yourself in this thinking and in this spiral, right? So unspiral yourself. And I look back on so many different experiences, whether it was in college or post college at my work and in my relationships, both romantic and friendly, about different ways where I was indecisive simply because I was overthinking, or where I made a decision because I was overthinking and because I was trying to think about how I was being perceived, how I was being seen. When in reality, what I really should have done is thought about what it is that I want, what it is that makes me comfortable, and how can I stay true to that. And so when it comes to overthinking and taking self control, separate your feelings, separate your decisions, and get clear on what it is you want and why you want it.